conversation you'll be having this week is one that we hope will turn your group into a family. You're going to be discussing community this week. You know, every community has its agenda. The golfing community has as their agenda the goal to get the lowest number of strokes after they hit a ball here, there, and yon, getting it in 18 little holes. If you're in the scrapbooking community, the goal is to create memories that you can look back on and recall what life has been like and where you've been. When we talk about community and we talk about small groups, we're talking about a group of people working in tandem with God to become more and more like Jesus. We find and know that transformation takes place. The greatest transformation will take place when we are in community with some other believers who know us really and we know them really. Jesus was not hesitant to tell us when he was first sharing with some folks about why he came to this planet. He came to set captives free and to release broken hearts. The enemy has been trying for generations and generations and generations and generations, right from the very beginning with Adam and Eve, to keep us from being in right relationship with Christ, to keep us from knowing the love, the joy, even the wonderful experience of the journey with others. He's tried to keep us in isolation, but that's not what God wants. God wants to use others to transform us, but I got to tell you, the real question is not what others think. It begins with you. The springboard to your transformation is being willing to join people in interdependent relationship. Now, there are three ways that we can think of relationship. Some people are like babies. They're dependent. It's you do it all for me. Those are the folks that kind of show up for church and expect that it'll be done for them. They're not involved in anyone else's life. They're not helping anyone else. They're just doing their own thing. Then there are those spiritual teenagers. They are independent. They say, I can do it on my own. I don't need anybody else. I can do it by myself. And we know that that doesn't create the greatest level of transformation. Then there are those who get it. Those who get it are interdependent. They realize that they need others and others need them. And when they get together to discuss in group life what's going on in their lives and allow others to give input into their lives, they're willing to listen to folks speak about their story and give input into their story, then allow Christ, who is the centerpiece of the experience, to bring that all together. Transformation takes place. I just want you to think about one thing before you show up for your group meeting this next week. I want you to ask yourself this question. If I were to put myself in one of those three categories, would I be a dependent person I just show up to get? Or would I be the independent person? I don't need you really, but I'll be here. Or would you be the person who's longing to get the whole ball of wax, to see the big game, to hit the home run? Would you be the person who says, I am an interdependent person? I need what you have to offer me, and I know that you need what I have to offer you, and that I'm going to give my spiritual gifts, my own story, my time, my talents, my love for you in such a way that we can come together and be community.